Yo, what's going on YouTube? This your boy Kamen Zero Spike back again once again. And today, people, today we have a Kamen Gotchard versus Kamen Legend special. Now, I don't know how many episodes this is gonna be. I'm thinking it might be 5. I'm thinking it might be 5 because this. Let me tell y'all something. This guy, Kaguya, is extra, but we're gonna get to that. But so in this episode, we see that Ichinose is home. Yeah, he's giving Kachiki some food and stuff, and then out of nowhere, he gets teleported to another world inside of a cell. And this portal looks very similar. Look, it basically is the same portals that Decade used to walk through. Now he gets ported over into this cell, and while he's in this small cell, a guy that looks like Kajiki, but he's like dude up and stuff. He has like the butler outfit, hair done, everything, no glasses. He looks like Kajiki, and he tells Ichinose that, hey, welcome to this, world or whatever. But and Ichinose thinks that he's Kajiki, but no, he's not. I'm not Kajiki. My name is Butler, and I am the servant to my lord, and his lord is Mr. Hoho Kaguya Quartz. Now, this dude is extra. Now, we all thought that Kamen Rider Legend was just going to be another Decade form, but it's not. It's not he's not Decade at all. He's not Tsukasa, and he's a whole different guy. But his Legend form, it looks like a combination of Kamen Rider Beast and Kamen Rider Decade. Like, they look like they took Beast and Decade and put them together. Like, that's what it feels. That's how he looks, especially with the Legend driver. He looks like that. And even there's a reference to Decade's. There's a reference to Decade's driver when we see like this giant mechanism or machine that that's like in this room, and it's like projecting. It looks like it's projecting like this big world inside of this giant golden tower that he made technically, and it looks like Decade's driver. Like, this big mechanism looks like Decade's original driver, not his current driver where it's pink now, because like current Decade his driver is pink, but it looks like his old original driver. So we see that he talks to Ichinose. He tells Ichinose that you are not gorgeous, like you're not gorgeous, and he shows him like Kimi cards, but Butler tells him that these Kimi cards are different than what you call Kimis. Like, they're cards, but they're not actual like Kimi cards. They're they're armored rider cards, and each card is like the power of every rider up until now, even all the way up until Geats. I think he should have a Geats card. Like, it should be that he should have a Geats card all the way up there, because Geats was before Gotchard, and he has a Gotchard card. And he tells him that each rider was gorgeous in their own way, and he tells them. We see that Butler gives them like the rundown of what this world is. Technically, this world is like a digital world. Technically, it's a world, but it exists in its own like other plane to a degree. And they were attacked by this evil organization called the 100, and we'll call it 100. And it's like a hand, like their symbol is like a hand with eyes on it. But these enemies, they look very familiar. I don't know. I forgot what they're from. I don't like these enemies. Like, they're not brand new dudes. They're from something. I don't remember what they're from though. They're from a Rider series, but I don't remember what they're from. And if y'all could tell me down in the comment section below, that would help me, because I'm gonna go look just so I know. But these guys, like these monsters, I know that they're robot dudes. They're from something, but I'm thinking that they have to be like from Geo. I think I'm gonna say Geo for now. But yeah, like, these guys look very familiar, and they're also part of the 100. So basically, we say that Kaguya came down from the heavens, and he brought this tower with him, and he defeated 100. Well, he saved the city from them. They're still around, like, still fighting them, but he saved the city from them, and he created like he created like a utopia and everything for people, and he saved them and stuff. And now he has become like their ruler technically, and yeah, and he also has like the power of like just like there's so many writers. There are so many writers who have the powers of all the writers, but this dude has like all the writers, has like all the powers of all the main writers up until now. He even has secondary writers as well, because we see Kaiser, Fies, secondary writer for Fies. We see Kaiser in this episode, in this like special, and we see that, you know, 100 they start attacking, and he has, for some reason, he has the Gotchard driver. He has it, and he's trying to get Ichinose to become gorgeous, I guess. And so they go off to go fight the 100, to fight the attacking 100, and he transforms into his form. He fights them a little bit, but he uses the rider cards and summons, I guess this is also a play off of the End, who DN can just put his card in and summon riders. So he does that, and he summons Gaim, Hibiki, Kaiser, and Kiva. And when he summons them, they fight off the dudes for them. He kills a bunch of them for them. And after that, we see that he gives Ichinose his driver back, and Ichinose transforms and starts fighting these guys as well. But we see that Kaguya gives Butler 2 cards. He gives him what did he give him? He gave him Fies and Agito. He gave him Fies and Agito, and put them in the Gotcha driver, and gave Ichinose a brand new form. Well, now we're taking riders as Kimmy's and fusing them together and creating forms off of them, which is a cool concept. I do like that concept, because when we have other writers who could transform into other writers and things like that, but I think this is a first to where I'm taking 2 writer powers and fusing them together and creating something completely brand new. And then when it came down to Agito and Fies, that was out of nowhere. You know, I mean, they're 2 main writers, but that was out of nowhere, making this out of a form, and it looked cool. And he said he felt like their he felt like he had like their ideologies in his head, like the ideology of Agito and the ideology of Fies, and it confused together. And yeah, so, and he also, when he's in this form, the systems that run off of their rider belts also fuse together. So he has like a combination of their attacks, of their actual systems and attacks, which is dope. I like that concept. So he uses that form, and he defeats these. He defeats the rest of these. He defeats some of them, and it's way more than I thought it was. Like they're fighting these guys like it's a freaking just a trial run, because this whole episode does kind of feel like a commercial showing off these freaking belts and cards and forms and all this other stuff. So even though, yes, like Toku is a big toy commercial now. So after that, we see that he ends up taking the Gotcha driver kind of like malfunctions and stuff. So he ends up turning back into his regular, you know, human state. And that's when Kaguya, when he defeats the main dude, the main 100, like general, whatever, and he transforms into Deno. But when he he can transform into a rider, but to like when he changes into them, he still has the legend driver on, but he also has like a gold like sash around his body to let you know like this is not Deno, but like this is him as Deno. He has like his gold sash around him, and he ends up going off and defeating this guy. And when he defeats him, he ends up telling Ichinose that you're not getting this back. Like, you're not getting the Gotcha driver back. And Ichinose runs off after him, and we see this guy standing on top of a building who he also works for the 100, and we see that he's holding a black and gold ride watch. So we're bringing ride watches back. So maybe I'm right. Maybe these enemies are from Geo. But yeah, so This guy, he has a ride watch. We don't see what ride watch it is, but seeing how episode 2 is gonna go, he is going to transform into one of the movie writers from Geo. I don't know for sure, but it seems like he might end up turning into one of them. The last one, the one who's like had the brown and the red, it was him. So most likely he might transform into that. I don't know, but it's only 14 minutes. Like this episode, like I feel like all of them are going like kind of on the writer specials. Sometimes the episodes aren't that long. Like this episode was like 14 minutes, so 14 minutes 55 seconds. I'm looking at it, but yeah, it was cool. Ichinose still annoys me. I and Kaguya kind of did make it better because he was just so extra. He was just so extra. Like he was one of those. Like we got writers who are extra. Like Waz is kind of extra, especially future Waz. But yeah, man, this was kind of cool. I don't know how this is gonna fit with the rest of the story of regular Gotchard. I don't know if this is canon or not. I don't know. And it seems like maybe Ichinose is probably going to be here by himself the whole time. And when he does get back to his world, he's going to realize that like no time has passed in his world. But that's probably what's going to happen. I don't know. But I feel like he's going to get like a permanent form in this to where he's actually going to use later on in the actual series. But yeah, man, like you guys let me know. Did y'all think it was going to be Tsukasa? Did y'all think it was going to be Decade? Because look at him. He looks like Decade. He looks like a golden Decade. So that's what everybody thought. But he's not. Whole different actor. But yeah, you guys let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think of this episode of Kamen Rider Gotchard versus Kamen Rider Legend. I'm going to see you guys next time. Let me know who these enemies were down in the comment section below. And I'm going to see you guys next time. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. As remember, as I always say, stay henshined.